All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, spreading this truth and knowledge throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Bayash Shadabadad, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. To you I say Shalom. All right, this is Brother Karatazar back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Fighting Fire with Fire. Lord willing to be edifying. So we're going to go into the elect, because being in the refining process of the elect. All right. And what is the apostles always say that we got to be on fire. This is the year of the turn up. So, with all these, with these devils turning up and these, false prophets turning up their wickedness, we got to turn up in a righteous manner, and endure all these the fire of the fiery trials that are ahead of us, that we go through day to day. All right. So this is going to be the book of Hebrews, chapter 1, and verse 7, and it says, "And of the angels he saith, who maketh his angels spirits, and his ministers a flame of fire." So that goes to prove that we're supposed to be on fire always, in the spirit, walking around with the spiritual eye, being those watchmen, All right, so those ministers, are the prophets, because you go into the word minister, it says it goes into the word servants. All right, so his servants are supposed to be a flame of fire. All right, we're supposed to be hot, not cold. Not lukewarm, as the scriptures talk about. This is Sirach 2 and verse 4. It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate." All right, so when temptation comes or affliction comes, we take that with a smile on our face. Endure thou hardness as a good soldier. Because that's a sign that, if we're going through things, it's a good thing, because we know that the Lord's dealing with us. We're being refined. We're being purified through the fire. All right. Verse 5, it says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." All right. So acceptable men, people, the elect, is acceptable men because they're acceptable in the sight of the Lord. Those rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay? So if you're not going through things, you're not going to be put in that fire. The Lord's just not going to be dealing with you, not trying to get you right. Because that's what this that fire is. It's a process to get you, out of this carnal spirit, to be able to take on that new body. Okay, so we're going to go to the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 6. Okay, so this is the book of 1 Peter 1 verse 6. It says, "Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations." Okay, so those manifold temptations, that's various temptations, various trials that we're gonna have to see, that we're going through right now. All right, but at the latter end of things, we're gonna be in the kingdom. This affliction at this time is not to be compared with the glory of heaven. Okay. So those are the things that's the good news that we got to look forward to. Even though we got to go through hell right now, we have the kingdom and the and immortality to look forward to. All right. This is verse 7. It says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. right? Because this trial is more valuable, than anything else we could physically obtain. All right, and you got to be holding on to that crown, reaching and striving to obtain that crown. But for brothers that's new in the truth and that's been in the truth for years now, you got to hold it, cleave onto it tight, and don't let it go. All right, because we almost at the end of the this thing through the signs and prophecies that are being brought out, through the Spirit. This is the book of Zechariah, and we're gonna close out after this. Here's Zechariah 13 and verse 9. And it reads, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined. I will try them as gold is tried. Then shall they call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." And only the elect is going to call on the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the true name of the Most High, and His Son, the Deliverer. All right, these other wannabes, false prophets, they calling on Christ, and that ain't gonna get you nowhere. It says in Acts 4 and 12, by my name alone it comes salvation. Okay. And this refining process we going through, this is where we must go through to obtain the kingdom of heaven, to get that new body, to get that glory. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, to the Bayah Shaddai, the house of David. Shalom.